Why did you move to Brazil, and how has the experience informed your future plans?
Well, I moved to Brazil because it was the single place in the world that called me more than any other.
How so?
Brazilians are one of the most, gregarious and friendly and open-minded people that I've come across in the world, and they're simply a joy to be around. I think anybody that's been to Brazil will tell you that the Brazilians have a zest for life that is hard to find anywhere else. And it's a kind of place where, even after the first time I was there, I felt a special connection. I'm not one for hyperbole, so I didn't walk out of this is the best place in the world, but I said to myself, all right, Adam, you need to come back here, spend a little time, learn Portuguese, get into the culture a bit. I took it slow, I went back for about 3-4 months, learned Portuguese immediately. I studied on my own, and I had already spoken Spanish, so that was easy. And the more I learned about Brazil, the more I got into the culture, the more I felt comfortable. And it got to the point where I started doing my philanthropy work down there, so I had that whole nother connection there. And I started to make friends, and every time I was there, I felt more comfortable. And it was the kind of place where I'm always happy. I feel happy when I'm there. There's something about between the people and the natural beauty and the culture, and it's just such a lively place. It just makes you feel alive. So I got to the point where instead of ferrying back and forth from Chicago down to Brazil and then going back home for the summer, I decided to just pick up and move to the place where my heart was calling me, and I landed in Brazil.
I mean, how has that informed your future plans?
So moving to Brazil has really dictated my future plans because I realized that I had to make a living there. It's different going down for a few months and having a good time and doing this charity work, which is volunteer. That's a lot different from realizing, okay, I got to find a way to support myself. So for me, the only way to do it is to really jump in head first. And so I got down there, started to assess my opportunities, realized that it's very difficult for a lot of these companies to get work visa for foreigners. So I realized that I needed to, if possible, get my own residency there. So I went through that process through investing in a business and this and that to obtain my permanent residency. Some friends and I have a startup based here in the States. So at this point, I've been able to do my work remotely from Brazil, which is wonderful because, it just goes to show, this would not have been possible, even 10 years ago, that I can live in one country and in fact, be doing my business in another. And over the years, I've seen so many people living these lifestyles that I realized, well, hey, why sit in an office in the States if I don't have to, when I can be down in Brazil, where I can continue my philanthropy work and I can really, be where my heart is. So it's an adjustment, living in another culture and kind of trying to find out what your place is professionally. So I'm trying to keep my options open to see exactly where this startup, how it matures and how it progresses, because I need to, just be sure that if I am doing something different, that I'm down in Brazil, I need to, make sure that I've got a niche down there as well.